So when something traumatic happens, it stays with you.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's actually 6 o'clock, but
PM, 6 p.m.
yeah, PM. We're going to Santee. So let's just get right into it since I'm starting this vlog late. I'm gonna show you some pretty stuff, some pretty scenes. Cause driving through here, when you go into it, it's like this little, what's the word? Valley and all these mountains and hills, and it's just so beautiful. He never has anything to say. He's
Now the camera's on anyway.
He's a man of few words. Tell us about yourself, Chris.
9/11 is an inside job. Pushed at 9/11.
Of course.
Aliens are real.
Aliens are real. Think about the Earth being flat.
It's totally flat. The evidence that the Earth is flat is all around us.
Was there a pun intended? All around?
Yeah.
So we're at Chick-fil-A right now, and did you know that they will cut a sandwich in half?
There's a button.
There's a button for it, she said. Because the kids really wanted a chicken sandwich. So we're getting that, but they're really large, so we're wondering if she could cut it in half. She's like, yeah, there's a button for it. Excuse me?
I like that you tired. I don't know where you coming from.
Dad, I'm not tired. I'm a hungry little pig. I'm a hungry little pig.
Leave a comment if you yawned after you watch that. It's
You have to.
contagious. Isn't that crazy that yawns are so contagious that you can make someone yawn from across the country or the world through video, just like that?
No.
You are morally obligated to comment.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
If you yawned.
Good.
Look, guys, they cut it in half. That's so nice. That's a sign of In-N-Out. Duck if taller than 9 feet. Huh.
In-N-Out. We're at freaking Taco Bell.
Are we? I thought you were going to In-N-Out. Oh, it's Taco Bell. Sorry. What do I know? Did you just take a bite of my sandwich? Oh, it's Feeney's. Ooh, you're about to be dead. That's not my fox. Its nose is too rough. You want to touch it? Wow.
Mom.
What?
Mom.
Oh, now you want to read a dinosaur book? We have all these Usborne books. I'm a consultant.
Mom.
They're so cute. I love them. This is Melody's favorite right now. This is Feeney's favorite. Yeah, you love them. This one's called The Big Book of Big Dinosaurs. You like the books? So I keep trying to talk about this. I've been vlogging for like the past 3 days, but I just never finished, or I just wasn't feeling good, or something happened. But yeah, I wanted to show you this. I got this little chart at Marshall's, and I figured I could do it until she gets all of her teeth, because it's got teeth right here, and it's really vague, and it just says, you know, I love, I don't like, my favorite food, favorite book, favorite toy, height and weight. And I wish I would have started it sooner, but I didn't really think about it, honestly. And it was never my thing to do like the stickers on the shirt either. I should have. But better late than never, I guess. And I'm gonna do her updates like every month, maybe. And I'm gonna put those on my second channel. Oh, by the way, my second channel is up and running. I'm going to get some videos on there as fast as I can. I'm gonna put updates on there, tags. Here. Melody's teething. She's not very happy. Mom. Yeah, so all of my extra stuff is going to go on that channel, and this channel is strictly going to be vlogs. I've talked about that before in my channel update. My schedule has been, it's been difficult for me to stay on a schedule, I'm not going to lie. You know, I just started doing YouTube. I'm a newbie, but my goal is to post 3 vlogs a week on here. My goal was Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. But honestly, like some of those days aren't interesting at all. So I'm only gonna vlog the days that I think are worthy of vlogging.
Faith that even as her skin cells shed and her atoms turn over and the circuitry of her brain is constantly rewiring itself, this little girl will always stay his little girl. Or so parents everywhere would like to think.
Oh my gosh, you guys. That hit me so hard. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm getting Melody things for teething because, hold on, because she's just so out of it and I feel so bad for her, and I don't normally use like medication or anything like that when it comes to teething, but it's so bad for her right now. And she has 2 teeth coming in at the bottom and they're just giving her trouble, so I'm gonna get her like some teething items and probably some Tylenol to help her out with that. But yeah, I'm driving and I'm listening to this radio show and they're talking with a neuroscientist about how nothing really stays the same with yourself, even like personality, like we're always changing and everything's always refreshing itself. Like your skin cells like shed and regrow every so often. Your blood cells completely refresh themselves. Your hair is completely new after so many years. Like, so the person that you saw 5 years ago and you see them now, they're basically a completely new person. It's kind of crazy to think like everything's brand new. They're talking about personality and how our memories, every time you think about them, you corrupt them and they are wrong. Like, well, not wrong. Every time you think about them, they are different. So, like, how, are we really, is there anything in our lives that are constant? If you think about it, is there anything in our life that is the same? Are we really who we are, like, personality-wise? Is it always changing? And then it said that they did a study in these people who were born in the 70s, and they asked them what color their alphabet was. Like, what color is A? What color is B, C? That's the impression I got from it. And there was a pattern with these people born in the 70s, and they all had the same color letters, and it's because there is like the little magnet alphabet letters from Fisher-Price that came out, and they all had it, and they are all like the same colors. So, and they had no idea why their colors were the same, so they could not remember that. So he was saying like, because he just had a baby, and he's like hoping that there's some part of us that is constant, that imprints on us. And like when you're so young, there's like this crucial gap, from what I understand, when you are a child and you're a toddler and your brain is so open and receptive to information. Is that one of the most important parts of life, you know, like when you're that age? And that's why kids who suffer from trauma around that time have a harder time in life and stuff, because I guess trauma memories go to a different memory bank, he said. So when something traumatic happens, it stays with you longer and in a different way because it was traumatic versus, you know, just memories that you have. That's so interesting. But at the end it said like, oh, I'm hoping that my little girl will stay the same or constant in some way and always be my little girl. And I was just like, ah. Oh, it's gonna make me tear up right now. That's just so crazy. And it makes me sad, because a big thing that I care about is like childhood trauma, because I feel like it's so important to make sure that you're not traumatizing your kids in any way. Like, even like yelling at them, or like, I don't know, being too harsh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just being too, anything that would make them feel scared and not trust you and stuff. And like, I see people in the store yelling at their kids all the time, like really yelling at them and like are cursing at them and stuff, and that's traumatic for children. And then their kids grow up later and they have all these issues and anger problems and just all these problems. And I honestly think it's because of childhood. Like, childhood is so important, especially with that age, because your brain is like a sponge when you hit a certain age. I think it's about 1, and it closes when you're about 4. If I'm not sure if that's right, don't quote me on that. But your brain turns into like this little sponge, and that's when you are the most receptive, like, in your life to information. And that's why kids are so smart around the age, and they can learn all of these things really quickly, and they just soak it up like a sponge, but then it closes after a while. And it makes me really sad because my son is missing that gap and he didn't get a lot of information. And it makes me really, 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 really sad because I can't fix it, and there's no time to do it, and he's gonna have such a hard time trying to get all of this information that's so little but so important for him. So I always worry about my son, my poor little boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do an update or something because I have a lot of people who aren't family or friends that watch me and don't know what's going on with him. So if I do that, it's going to be on my second channel. So make sure that you subscribe to my second channel because it's where I'm putting more of like me stuff, more adulty stuff. And these vlogs are fun and for my family and just to enjoy and just daily stuff. Sit down stuff. So you won't see any sit down videos here. So make sure that you subscribe to that channel. Okay, let's go in the store and let's get Miss Mel some things for teething because she needs it. Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat. I always come here because they have a Bob Ross shirt, but they don't have his size. Look at this. It's got Bob Ross on it. I really want it for Chris. Never have mediums. Let's see. They have Taco Cat. Yeah. I'm gonna get it for him. It's only $5. Oh, hey, Miss Mel. I got you some pink so you can feel better. Okay. So I got her this little set of toothbrushes. We already have this thing, but I figured these would be nice for massaging and, you know, brushing your teeth further. I got her some Tylenol. I got some more of these things. We have one, but we need more because she's burning through them and they don't stay cold. Try it again. You gonna brush that baby's teeth?
I did it!
She won't do it?
Yeah.
Brush your teeth, Miss Mel. Gentle, gentle, gentle. All done?
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a great big brother. Thank you for helping. Gentle. You were gentle. Say, Mama. Oh, am I getting kitty kiss? Alright guys, that's it for today. Feeny wants to end the vlog. Yeah, fire. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe. Say, leave us comments. What should they leave a comment about? Maybe like their favorite color. Oh, good job. You said that real good. Say good night. Bye.